infinite waters flow into your Dexter. This is TarotOnDex, and I do this from the heart, from the soul. Now, if you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started. As you know, we dominate these time constraints. And normally I have my notebook here. So I'm just going to try to go off memory. I know we always ask on our nightcap, what was the most important message for us to learn from today? And we'll start with that, girl, because I do not see my notebook. This has been one of those nights. I was already in my spiritual bath, getting ready to call it a day when I remembered I hadn't done my nightcap. But that's okay. I'm here now. What is the most important message from today for the Divine Collective? What do you need to know most to walk your highest path out here for the greatest good? Judgment card energy is out here with the Three of Cups. I feel like the most important lesson from today and over the past 5 days is that they are definitely watching. They are definitely watching, talking, and consuming like what you're producing at this time. Looking for something to say, trying to find something, anything, very much something, very much something. But to me, energetically, it feels like it's something that you're doing that's working. It's something that you're doing that's creating like a vortex, personal magnetism. It's opening portals that lead to your power. Now, first they mock you, then they mimic you, right? And that's what this feels like. You got their attention, you know? Page of Swords. I'm about to scope the scenery out. I'm telling you. Like, the most permeating message from this week really has been like, bro, they watching you. Bro, whether they saying, okay, this motherfucker own they shit. Because there's people saying that, or they saying, oh, we got to find a way to tear this person down. At the end of the day, they know you, they know what you're doing, and they know what you're doing has an impact. And that can't be denied. That's what this is. Four Swords energy is out here. Like, exhale. Like your spirit team is saying, breathe, bitch. They see you and they know you're doing. King of Cups energy is out here. And there's also this like understanding from the world around you that the power of God, like the force is with you, right? People are watching you. People see your power. They see what you're creating. They recognize the quality of it. It's safe for you to breathe. Six of Wands energy is out here. A lot of attention. Look at that nigga on that now. One of the most permeating, like the most important message for the day is like motherfuckers is scoping you out. They watching you, good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't matter how they feel or what they say. They watching you. And we know attention is currency. This is what I'm tapped into. Eight of Swords energy is out here, the Four of Pentacles. If you get too caught up in what they say and how they feel, then you missing the fucking point. You got their attention. You got their fucking currency. Good, bad, or indifferent. This is what I'm tapped into. But if you have personal insecurities or personal issues about what to do with this attention, and that's going to be an impediment in your path, because right now you got attention and you can transmute that into actual currency. This is what I'm tapped into. This is the portal. This could be the portal that releases you from a lot of burdens that have been generational curses over you. You can't get all in your fucking like you can't get bunches in your britches because you know that people are watching you. Now it's time for you to give them a show. You can't get your britches in a bunch because you know people are watching you. It's time for you to put on a motherfucking show. Okay, Oprah. Okay, Oprah. And then own network. And then become a millionaire, then a billionaire around this bitch. Yeah. They watching you? Give them a fucking show. I love this. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. What could we do differently? What could we do differently to better master the energy tomorrow? Angels, it's like enjoy it. Like rather than letting the attention put you in a prison or make you feel like you're in a bubble, enjoy it. Right? Develop characters. Develop characters and think about how your characters will respond in random situations. Like make it fun. This is what I'm tapping into. What's the best way? How can we deal differently tomorrow? What can we do differently tomorrow? Y'all double tap that screen and share it live. If you haven't already, leave a like. My intentions are to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. Like, because you have this kind of understanding now, or understanding, or knowingness now about the idea that attention is currency, whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. You can decide that you want to use this energy for your own purpose, red or blue pill. Are you going to continue in the mindset where you complain, where you bitch and you moan and you complain about the fact that they watching you, or you're going to say center stage? This is what I'm tapped into. Ten of Pentacles, whose house? Run's house. And it's like you run their mind. You control their mind, running through their mind like a Tomb Raider. Ever grateful for the outlook. 4 wands, 11, make a wish. So there's a lot about houses and there's a lot about homes, and that makes me feel like you can establish firm foundations using this energy. Like what you can do differently tomorrow is to not feel compromised in a bubble or like persecuted or exiled, black sheep, because of you have so much attention. Recognize and realize that that's a strong indicator that you are the goat. I'm talking to a bunch of black sheep that don't even realize, baby, you was never a sheep. You always been a goat. 10 of wands energy is out here with the sun card. And like there's also this message that's coming through that's like, you coming up with a new paradigm. You are representing, you are a divine representative and ambassador of how to break through from outdated paradigms. All of the people who have lived and earned and existed in this outdated paradigm is going to look at you like you crazy. They're going to think you crazy. If you care too much about what they think and how they feel, they'll literally lock you into the very dimension that you want to break out of. 10 of pentacles, 10 of wands. You understand that? You trying to have it convince them that this is something smart, that this could be the thing that gets us out the hood, and they'll keep your ass stuck in the fucking hood. What you can do differently tomorrow is decide, no matter who's going with you or who decides to stay back, that you're going forward through this breakthrough. That's what this feels like. 10, angel number. Keeping your head above water. George Jefferson was not worried about nobody but him and Weezy. Anybody else that didn't want to go where he was going with his business that had him moving on up to the east side, he didn't give a fuck about that. And that's what's on this board. There's energy about like you owning this version of yourself. You know what I mean? You owning this intelligence. You owning this thing that people from the dimension that you want to shift out of are casting out. That's the fuel that'll be a rocket ship into a new dimension. That's gonna be the biggest impediment that you face at this time. The idea of the people who you considered your brother, your sister, and your friend not understanding why you're doing what you're doing so you can break out of these dimensions. Okay? 3 of swords energy is out here. And it's gonna be some people. Everybody can't go with you where you're going. Everybody can't go with you to the top. So what you can do differently tomorrow is not allow these people's opinions to like puppeteer you. Don't let them get to decide how you act, because it's the way you act. Because if you continue to behave in the ways that they would prefer you to, you'll be stuck in the dimension that you're trying to break out of. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift always. Hope I'm saying something that helps. What's the best way to prepare? What's the best way to prepare for what we'll call your breakout performance? For this, you not giving a fuck about how people expect you to act or what people want from you, because you know that they're disconnected from the idea that you're breaking generational curses and breaking through dimensions. So how can you best prepare? You need to, this is the same thing, but it's your spiritual routines. It is your spiritual routines that is fortifying you, that is protecting you on this path moving forward. So stay prayed up. Make sure you stay prayed up. Knight of Swords energy is out here. Similar energy from last night. You want to take stock of your thoughts, and you want to rid yourself of any thoughts, words, terms that do not align with your divine assignment. King of Wands energy is out here, and you want to make this, like I said, a ritual, a routine that's meant to empower you. This is what I've tapped into. Don't sleep, don't slack, don't slip on your spiritual higher fit energy is out here. This is how you can best prepare for the energies that you'll face tomorrow and ongoing. There's a lot about people wanting to dim your light, and so in order for you to continue to shine your light, you got to make sure you have your lamp. You know, the bride, the bride of Christ, waiting for the Christ, and she had to have her oil for her lamp. And the oil for your lamp is you feeding your spirit by being committed, devoted to your routines in regards to spirituality. 5 of Cups energy is out here. Just like tonight, I was late, right? But I still came, right? And it's the energy of the life happens. Life happens. There will be times when you don't feel like it. There will be times when you don't want to. There will be external influences that give you a solid and valid excuse not to. But it's when you ritualize these routines that you have the most power. Give me some more energy. The World card. That's what's going to get you to the next level. When money ain't going to be the thing that sets you apart, when looks ain't going to be the thing that sets you apart, sometimes skill won't be the thing that sets you apart. It's that connection with God that'll set you apart. You get what the fuck I'm saying? Yeah. They say favor ain't fair, right? So when the money don't matter because everybody got the same amount of money, and then we all got the same skill, and we all got the same talent, and we all got the same beauty, but then people ain't got the same relationship with God, guess who's gonna show up on top? The one who has to develop a relationship with God. Bad boys. What you're gonna do, and is dedicated and is committed to that relationship with the Most High. King of Pentacles. I am so grateful for you. I really appreciate every opportunity that you give me to share this gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. And let's take a sneak peek at the next couple of days to see what the energy is going to be like. Starting off with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What is the most? Give me a sneak peek into the weekend's energy. Page of Wands. Stepping outside. Five of Swords. Bitch, well, I thought that. Oh, I saw the Page of Wands. I want to say, well, I thought that was the Page of Wands. Five of Swords. Harsh conversations, right? Like this weekend, over the next couple of days, you're really going to have this realization about people's true feelings about you and recognize that people that you might feel like are close and connected and you have bonds with may not necessarily be what you considered a friend, wanting to see you grow, but like a friend of me. That's what this feels like. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The next couple of days is going to be filled with intuitive downloads, right? You might second guess yourself a lot, but a lot of these things that show up have been like showing up repetitively or concurrently since your childhood. It just feels like it's something that you try to ignore. So heavy on the development of your spiritual gifts over the next couple of days. Let's go. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, red or blue pill. Like this energy is going to be like you deciding like how you want to be seen, what you want to be known, like what's your legend and what's your lore. Are you going to barbecue? Are you going to mildew? Are you going to take the energy and the attention that you're getting and transmuting it unapologetically? Or are you going to conform to what the general consensus is? That's what this feels like. Red or blue pill. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, save the best for last. Face as 9 of Wands. The next couple of days is going to be like dealing with childhood traumas, realizing and recognizing how your childhood traumas affect your subconscious programming, and your subconscious programming is directing your life. There's something that you've been waiting for. There's a sense of unworthiness, and the next couple of days is going to be filled with you healing that energy and healing, right? Healing with your dream girls, boy. We'll make you. This weekend for the entire collective is going to be a weekend where fantasy and fairy tale, that fantasy and that fairy tale, that veil is being lifted, and you're getting a dose of actuality, reality. One of the phrases I remember from one of my sessions this week was, they thought it was a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. It's a Medea movie. Okay. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Listen, if you're ever interested in getting a private and personal, you should check out my website, www.TarotOnDex.com. You can also utilize the link tree. The link tree is /TarotOnDex. We're going to take a couple days off, but we'll be back on Moon Day in a couple of days from whenever you see this, because these messages are timeless, to do our daily check-in. But until we meet again, be powerful on purpose, wholeness, infinite waters flowing through you. Take it easy.